What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Viv Lux. I am in the kitchen today with Chef Ammalu. What are we getting into today?
So today we are going to be making traditional Tanzanian food. We are going to make some layered chapati. And for our vegetables, we are going to be doing eggplant okra stew. And over here, we're going to be making coconut curry pinto beans.
I am so ready for that. That sounds delicious.
So I would like to start with the chapati. I already pre-made the dough because how I make it, I like to leave my dough to rest.
Okay.
I find it gives me a beautiful texture that I'm looking for. So I'm going to make some medium-sized balls. Maybe out of here we might get maybe about 8 doughs. And then we're gonna leave that to rest. And then we're gonna wrap this with the film just to make sure they remain nice and moist while they're resting.
So we have our dough resting here off to the side. You brought out some bowls here and I see we're getting into this vegetable situation now, correct?
That is correct, yes. So I'm gonna start with my eggplant.
Okay.
We'll take this and then basically we're just gonna go into cubes. I was born in a household where food played a big part, you know. My mom, up to today, she loves to cook. And then so she used to work in a corporate and her side business was catering.
Wow.
So I spent a lot of time in the kitchen helping her. You know, life takes different turns.
Correct.
When I gave birth to my last born, I had a postpartum depression.
No.
Yes, that's really changed my world big time.
Yeah,
you know?
I could imagine.
So, I mean, apart from the family support and my spirituality, you know, like everything else, food was also one of the things that helped me heal and helped me feel alive again in a way, you know? Yes, so here I'm adding jalapenos. I love jalapenos because they are not overly spicy, you know, like it's just to give you that kick. And then here we already have our cilantro that I'm also gonna go there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my carrot peeler from here. And I love to add these carrots because they also give me that little sweetness
that you need.
I need, yes. And I love to really balance sweet and savory.
We don't want to add extra sugar if we can get it from produce.
Exactly, yes.
We're in business.
Yes, and we're gonna chop them around this size.
All right, we're looking good. We have our this is eggplant, right, chopped. We have our jalapeno, okra, and carrots chopped here. We have some cilantro, you said here, and we have some tomato here, nice and chopped. And then some onions, right?
That's correct.
Red onion?
Yes. And now I have my garlic. I'm gonna grate all of these, but some of them are gonna go in the beans. Some of them are gonna go in the stew.
In the stew,
yes.
Okay, so we're splitting it up in half, basically.
Correct. We're ready to go start cooking this. So we're gonna add our oil. This is canola oil. I'm gonna put my onions here.
The sound of love.
Yes. So we're gonna leave these to sweat a little bit and we're gonna add a tablespoon of garlic. I love my garlic. Never be shy on garlic.
Garlic and onions, perfect marriage.
Exactly, yes. And then from here, I'm gonna add my fresh tomatoes. And we're gonna leave these to soften up a little bit.
The aromas in the kitchen, phenomenal. What do we have here, Chef?
Yes, here we have some smoked paprika, some onion powder, some cumin powder, and black pepper and salt. You can add them in, please.
Okay, let's throw that in there. Beautiful. That smells amazing.
And then I'm gonna add my eggplant. So in Tanzania, when we cook our eggplants, we love to overcook them. So they're not gonna be as crunchy. And then once we add this for a few minutes, we will add the rest of the ingredients and then we're gonna cover it and slow cook it. So we're gonna be adding our carrots, okra, and some jalapenos.
Nice. So it's time to taste this stew that we've been waiting to cook down. Let's see what's happening here in the pot. Come into the camera so y'all can see this bite. Oh, there we go, look at that. Lots of color, lots of steam. All right, Chef, you ready?
Yes,
Cheers.
I'm ready.
That That tomato in that, delicious.
I did that.
She did do that. You see, that's the confidence that we like on camera. Usually chefs are like watching me and they're like, what's going on? No, she's confident. She knows what she did there. I think you have something very unique here. And I think if people would just open themselves to be willing to try things.
That's correct.
And realize that a lot of the cuisines have similarities.
That's right.
We're talking about chapati and it's literally almost like a tortilla in a way. I think if we expose ourselves to try more food, we would realize how much more united we all
That's correct.
are.
And I think there is a say that we connect through food. Yeah.
Always, yeah,
Always,
100%.
yeah.
I think we're moving on to the next phase in this kitchen, which is finally making our chapati. So I will let Chef lead and we'll get into that right now. We have our chapati dough here that we've let rest for about 30 or so minutes. Now we're going to get into kind of prepping this exactly how it's meant to be, right?
That's correct, yes. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these dough here, spread some flour here on our surface so it doesn't stick up. So what we are trying to do is roll this dough out as much as you can. Yeah, but the secret with chapati, each process really, you need to let the dough rest. It becomes easier to manage it. So this one is more flaky.
Okay.
Not as flaky as croissant, but yes.
But somewhere in the middle
Somewhere in the middle,
okay.
Exactly, yes. From here, we're gonna apply, this is vegetable shortenings, and then you just roll it like this, really. And then from here, normally I would leave them to rest and I'll go to another one.
Okay.
And then once I'm done with all of them, I will come and put
add
a little
shortening
on here, and then we roll it just like this. You just pull it here at the end and stack it underneath.
Wow, it looks like a little Cinnabon.
It does, yes. Yeah, whenever I make this at home, my kids will be like, Mommy, are you making cinnamon roll? So we'll give these about 10 minutes to rest, and in the meantime, I would like us to start on the beans.
Awesome.
So we are gonna start with the onions, just to make them soft a little bit. So we're gonna leave this for about 3 minutes, just to soften them a little bit. And we're gonna go and add our garlic. This is 1 tablespoon of garlic. I want to add my spices. We have some turmeric, we have coriander powder, and some curry powder. All of it, thank you.
Yep. Oh, that brought some nice color.
It did, yes. And at this stage also I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a bit of black pepper. Before I add my beans, I am going to add some water.
Okay.
And look at that.
Wow.
Here is our beans. These are our curry pinto beans. Well, not curry yet, just boiled. And then I'm gonna cover this to simmer for about, I would say 3 minutes. So now I feel like we are ready to add our coconut milk. So this is about 14 ounces of coconut milk. So I'm just gonna add about half of this. This is what I love to see here.
Oh, that color change.
Yes.
All right, Chef. So we put that coconut milk in the beans and you're telling me they're ready to go and I get to taste, which is my favorite part. Let's do it. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Maybe not. Oh, look at Chef. She's ready. All right, let's do it.
All right, cheers.
Are you kidding me? No. That might be my favorite thing we made today. That spice is so beautiful in that. Wow. That is sensational. Those beans, if y'all get Serengeti Kitchen, get those beans immediately. It's so good. No, I'm excited to try the rest. What?
Yeah.
What? Now we're back to chapati duty here.
Yeah, so now we're gonna roll them up.
Okay.
We're on our final stage.
Okay.
Once these are rolled up, then we can start cooking.
Wonderful.
So we do normally one at a time. So you roll, you cook, you come back again, you roll and you cook.
Okay, so there's a process here.
There's a process, yes. So we're gonna roll these.
All right, Chef. So it looks like you did your arm workout for the day.
I did, I sure did. So our next step now is to cook them on the pan.
Okay.
And then you get to try them.
Exciting, ready. So let's get this chapati in the pan and then we're one step closer to eating. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so we have 2 plates here and we have our chapati. It's looking really beautiful. Okay, so we've made a stew.
Yes.
We've made some beans.
Yes.
And we have our finished chapati here. What is next in this kitchen?
To eat.
Yeah, let's go. It's my favorite part. All right, so
in my home, we eat with our hands.
I love that.
You have an option to use, like
absolutely not.
Yes.
In this kitchen, we're authentic. I'm sticking to it. Let's do it your way.
All right. So
wow, that is a rich plate.
Yes.
Lots of color.
Yes. So first of all, you can see the chapati, how flaky it is.
Incredible.
Incredible, yes. If you want the whole piece, we normally fold it like this and then put it here on the side.
Wow.
And this is ready for you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. That looks gorgeous. I'm so excited to dive into this.
So normally I will go like this, get my chapati, just take some of your
Scoop a little bit.
beans,
Okay.
yes.
Cheers, Chef.
All right.
Let's go. That is delicious. The bread, the flakiness, it's very moist. Honestly, it just makes a really good bed for all of these delicious like stewed veggie and beans that we just made.
Right.
You know, my favorite expression is that it feels like mom's cooking. It feels like a warm hug. You have everything you need here. Like, wow, this is really good. I think you definitely need to head down and try Tanzanian food. If you're in Charlotte, Serengeti Kitchen with Chef Ammalu is where it's at. This is some fabulous food. I'm still eating while I'm talking. Clearly, I've never had Tanzanian food before today.
Yes.
And Chef Ammalu just made me a believer. So I just want to say also thank you once again for just giving me the space to be in this kitchen with you.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm very grateful for this plate of food, and I'm definitely going to be eating this off camera.
Thank you so much for the opportunity as well, because I get to tell the world about Tanzanian cuisine that is not known that much. People need to give it a chance, explore, and it's a delicious food, so you have nothing to lose.
You really do not. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank
you. Again, if you're in Charlotte, please go visit her and eat some of her delicious food. You've seen it today. I will see y'all later. Thank you.
Thank you very much.